What's going on? This is Brandon Epstein from Zendu Fitness, and today I'm going to talk about the best way to lose fat. The reason for this video is because we want to get rid of a lot of confusion surrounding weight loss and specifically losing fat. Because at the end of the day, we want to keep our lean muscle mass and we want to lose fat. And so there are best practices and we're going to go over those in this video today. Here's the reason we see 90% of people not get results. It's not because they're too lazy. It's not because they don't have the right tactics. It's not because they don't have the right gym to go to. It's not a lot of the excuses that they say. The truth is, people don't get results because they make things more complicated than they need to be. We call this artificial complexity. Something you may have heard us talk about before on this channel. If not, we'll link another video where we talk about it in our nutrition protocol. But in this video, I'm talking about artificial complexity in the context of showing you how many things that most people do to try to get results that expend a lot of energy that actually aren't helping them create a physical transformation. A great example of artificial complexity is nutrition. A lot of people think they have to either follow a really strict, specific type of diet, whether it's vegan, vegetarian, pescatarian, you name it, or gluten-free, or sugar-free or fat-free. A lot of people try to eliminate things and they do that hoping that they get a result, but not actually knowing what result this little change in their diet is going to make. And the truth is, what matters most is not all these little tweaks you make to your diet. It's about your total food consumption, which we'll talk about later in this video. But the artificial complexity most people are faced with is usually around nutrition, thinking that they need to follow a certain diet and not understanding actually how nutrition works. And the second part is when it comes to workouts. A lot of people believe they need to spend hours in the gym doing exercise they don't like to get results. If you just want to be lean and shredded and have a healthy body, it doesn't take your whole life. It doesn't take hours a day. It just takes 30 minutes 5 times a week. And we'll get to this again later in the video. So we just established artificial complexity. Those things are not sustainable. They're things like short-term diets or trying to do really intense workout plans that we don't actually enjoy. What is sustainable is thinking about these specific action steps you have to take as bricks, as if you're building a house. And so you need to lay the foundation for a house. You have to put in some actions. And if you want to build the house up all the way, you have to get all these bricks stacked. And these just take time, you guys. So the results aren't going to happen overnight. The results are going to happen over weeks, months, and years of hard work. I hope you guys like this brick analogy. For some reason, it helps me to think about whenever I want to accomplish something that I'm building a house. And so I think about specific actions as bricks. And so in this video today, I'm going to talk about the action steps as if they're bricks you are stacking. I'm also aware that drug dealers also stack bricks. So I'm not talking about doing drug deals and stacking bricks. I'm just talking about taking positive action in your life. Brick number 1, let's stack this first one here. It's the most important thing that you need to start with whenever you want to focus on losing fat. And that first thing is calories. So total energy coming in versus energy coming out. And so calories are what we use to function on a normal everyday basis, whether it's doing athletics or just living, eating, breathing, everything we do, it takes calories, it takes energy being expended. Now what happens to many people is they are consuming more calories, more energy than they are actually expending. When this happens, oftentimes they put on excess body fat or they're not able to get rid of stubborn body fat that they currently have. So what we're suggesting is that you find out using our calculator linked below in the description exactly how many calories you need to consume on a daily basis to lose body fat. And once you know that number, you can use a tool like MyFitnessPal, plug it in and hit those numbers. So eat that amount of food 6 out of 7 days a week and you're gonna start to see some serious results. So this is the first brick. And I know, you probably have heard from some bodybuilding magazine or some other fitness blog that there's other things that are more important. Promise you, take these action steps I'm giving you right now and you will get results. The first brick, let's get you eating the right amount of food when it comes to calories. Next thing, once you get the calories down and you can prove to yourself that you're actually following through on a consistent basis with eating the right amount of calories for your body, only after that can you move on to starting to calculate how these calories are broken down into macronutrients. So carbohydrates, fats, and protein. Because the second most important thing that we believe when it comes to actually you're removing body fat from your body. And that's the one goal we're talking about in this video. If you want to remove body fat in the most efficient way possible, you want to, number one, get your calories down, and number two, get your macronutrient distribution down correctly. And so I know this may sound like something that's really confusing if it's the first time you've ever heard the word macronutrient or carbohydrates. I'm sure you've heard of fat and protein, but what I'm saying here is these things are very important. So check out the calculator we've linked below in the description. We'll also link another video that I'll talk you more specifically through this. It's called our Getting Lean Nutrition Protocol. And this video is going to help you use the calculator to figure out your calories and macronutrients. But first, start with calories. Then we got the right distribution of macronutrients on a day-to-day basis. So the next brick is going to be moving your body. At Zendu Fitness, we teach jump rope because in our opinion, it's the most enjoyable way to move your body. So if you want to get started with jump rope workouts, you can do that. That's completely cool. But if jump rope seems intimidating to you, start with just walking. Maybe 3 to 5 times a week, go for a 1 to 2 mile walk. And as you start to gain momentum after a week or 2 or 3 weeks go by, start to walk a few more days, start to add a little bit more distance each one of these days. And after a month or 2 months or 3 months, whenever you feel comfortable, start hitting these jump rope workouts. Give it a shot. And if you don't like that, go find something you do like. It's not going to be sustainable unless you enjoy the way you move. So whether it's jumping rope, lifting weights, swimming, biking, skateboarding, whatever it is, whatever thing you think is going to be the most fun is going to be what you're going to be most consistent with. So figure out what you want to do, try as many things as you can, and have fun with the process. So brick number 4 is putting some accountability and action steps into what I've taught you so far. So now you know that the calories, the macronutrients are really important. You're going to use the tutorial and our calculator below in the description to get that figured out. The second part, moving your body, we're going to add some accountability here by linking you our free 4-week challenge that is 4 weeks of jump rope and bodyweight workouts. Now these are the type of workouts that anyone can do at any skill level because you don't have to complete them. You can do as much as you can of each workout, and as you progress and you improve your endurance and overall athleticism, you can start to do more of the workouts and start to eventually complete them. But the workouts we've linked below for you in the description are something that anyone can do. So grab them right now so you have something to combine with your nutrition to get started. Brick number 5 is creating a consistent schedule. So let's get rid of all the guesswork of like when you're going to work out. Instead, just take these workouts and move from starting with maybe 3 workouts a week or walking for 3 days and then jumping rope for 3 days to jumping rope for 5 days a week, and start to schedule this in on your calendar and say, hey, right when I get done with work, I'm gonna go jump rope, I'm gonna find my local park, I'm gonna go out there, or I'm gonna go to the gym or whatever it is, and I'm gonna do it. Get it scheduled, and this kind of schedule is gonna help you stay consistent, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you eat right or move your body for 1 day or 1 week or 1 month. This is something we want you to do forever. So you have to create systems in your life to make sure you follow through. And also, when you are moving your body or when you're eating, be intentional about it. When you are exercising, go as hard as you can go. The only way you're gonna get better, the only way you're gonna continue to push yourself and become more is by pushing yourself to your outer limits. I want you to ask yourself, honestly, like go look in the mirror and ask yourself, do I go as hard as I can in my workouts? Am I giving this everything I have when I go in the gym or when I go outside and start jumping rope or do any form of exercise? If the answer is no, then you know the problem starts there. It's about giving it everything you have. If you're not going all in, you can't expect to get the crazy results you've always dreamed about. You don't get super shredded without putting in that type of effort. Now, can you lose body fat? Yes, you definitely can without going super hard. A lot of that does happen with nutrition, but what's gonna help you get super shredded and give you that Zendu physique is going to be that consistency, sticking with it over weeks, months, and years. Along with scheduling your workouts, also schedule yourself some time to hold yourself accountable to the results that you are or are not getting. And the biggest thing is looking at the reality of the situation on a week-to-week basis and seeing what you're doing and the results that's producing versus what you want to see. Every week, take photos of yourself head on, from the side. Also take measurements of your arms, of your waist, of your chest, of your glutes, of your legs. And then finally, you want to get your weight. So with those 3 things, you're able to get a complete picture of the results that you are or are not getting. You are going to get an accurate picture of whether your body parts are getting bigger or smaller. You're going to see what the weight looks like, and you're actually going to be able to subjectively look in the mirror and look at the results. That's it, guys. There are no secrets or no magic pills. There's no magic foods. There's no super anything that you have to do. Just follow the guidelines that I've laid out for you in this video. Stay consistent over weeks, months, and years. Make this your lifestyle, and you are going to consistently lose fat and get the physique that you want. I hope this video was helpful for you. If this was helpful, please subscribe to the channel. We have many other videos like this on here, including the ones that I put on the screen right now, a playlist here and a playlist here that you may enjoy because you like this video. Thanks for watching. Do the thing.